up guys, I'm Brianna aka Mini Marley, and I'm finally back with a new tutorial explanation chatty type video where I'm going to answer the question that you guys have been asking for the last 2 months all over my Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube account, and it is about my hair color. So back in September, around the first week of September, right before I got ready to move back to New York City for school, my mom dyed my hair this purplish fuchsia color that I've been trying to achieve for so long. Now if you guys have been paying attention to my YouTube or Instagram over the last year or so, you'll see that I've had various different shades of fuchsia type purple colors, and it's because I've been trying to achieve this purple, like real vivid color. So I finally was able to get that, and I didn't get to record it, of course. You know how many times I recorded myself trying to dye my hair purple? I have so much footage that I just never used because my hair never turned out the way I wanted it to, and then the one time it did, I didn't record it. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys basically the 101 tips, steps, you know, to get these bright colors that everyone seems to be rocking right now. The blues, the greens, the purples, the pinks, you name it. I'm just gonna give you guys a couple tips so that you guys can achieve any of those looks. And then I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did to get my kind of purplish fuchsia ombre hair color that I was obsessed with. And then I'm gonna show you how I retouched up my hair and then ended up with this funky color, which is great I think for fall, but anyway, we'll get into that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Sorry it took me so long to get it out, but hopefully it's well worth it and you guys find out everything you need to know, all of my secrets. Let's get started. So here are a few things that you need to know if you are trying to dye your hair, no matter what color it is. If you're going for a bright color, make sure you do these things. First of all, I never use box dyes, ever, 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 ever. Let's make that tip 1. Don't ever use box dyes. They're not good for your hair, and it's just a mess. Don't do it. So my mom is a professional cosmetologist, as you guys know, and she always buys like the color that comes in the tube. You can get them at Sally's depending on the brand, you know, but it's basically in a tube and it has the lightening agent already in it, and then it has, you know, whatever color that you're going for. So we tried to dye my hair brown using those colors, and you know, just to kind of lift some of the darkness and dye my hair purple, but it never worked. And that is because purple colors are just really deep, you know, they're really dark. So if your hair is not super like light, it's not gonna look purple. It's gonna basically look black. So you need to bleach your hair. Maybe you want to use a blonde dye that has a lightening agent in it, or you're gonna have to just, you know, lighten your hair using a bleach. So I recommend that you go to a professional to get this process done. Never do it at home. Just don't do it at home. I know sometimes these hairdressers can be expensive, but is it worth it for all your hair to fall out because you don't want to pay that price? No, it's not. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's so many horror stories of people who are like, yeah, bleach my hair, it's falling out, it's super dry, all this different stuff. Just go to a professional who knows what they're doing. My mom's a professional and she's the only one I've ever let bleach my hair, and I have bleached my hair a good 4 or 5 times and I've never had a serious problem. Obviously your hair will be a little bit drier once you lighten it, but take good care of it and you'll be fine. It's worth it, in my opinion. Just so you guys get an idea of what you need to do to lighten your hair, think about having a white piece of paper. If I have a bright white piece of like computer paper and I have a purple crayon and I color onto that paper, the purple is going to show up exactly the way it does on the crayon. But if I have a brown sheet of construction paper and a purple crayon, it's just not going to show up the same way. And if I have a yellowish blonde kind of piece of construction paper and I color on it with purple, I'm obviously going to get another different shade of purple. So you have to think like that when you're thinking about dyeing your hair. You have to get it light enough so that whatever color you use can show through and be the true color. And that's why a lot of people go platinum blonde. I'm not recommending that you do that at all, but people that are trying to achieve those pastel, like light pinks, light purples, light greens, light blues, they have to dye their hair basically platinum blonde, which is like a white as white can be, to get those colors to like look vibrant. So that's what you're gonna have to do. So let's just review. No box dyes, okay? and you will have to lighten or bleach your hair professionally if you want to achieve a vibrant color. And tip 3, the lighter you bleach or process your hair, the more vibrant the color is going to show through. So keep that in mind when you're deciding to dye your hair, okay? But yeah, I think that's all the tips that I have for you guys. So let's get into exactly what I did to get my hair to that beautiful purple fuchsia ombre color. Okay, so to achieve the color that I have in my hair, my mom went ahead and lightened my hair using a light golden blonde by this brand. And I'll show you that up close. And it's the brand One and Only, and this is the Argan Oil hair color. It's a permanent color cream, and I used it in the color 9G, which is very light golden brown. So this color is really great. My mom actually used it the day before on one of her customers who's about my age. She just went natural, and the color like worked immediately. So keep that in mind. These colors are really strong, and they basically lighten your hair really quickly without you having to use the actual powder bleach with developer, because that can be a little more intense and, you know, more harsh on your hair. And this is what my hair looked like after I processed using this One and Only very light brown, very light blonde color on my hair. But because I was going for an ombre look, I needed the ends of my hair to be a little bit lighter, and they weren't lifting correctly with this color. So we did go in with some powder bleach and 30 volume developer on the ends of my hair, and I did use the same brand for that One and Only. And yeah, the ends of my hair definitely lifted a little bit more. We didn't leave that on too long because, again, it's super harsh. And this is what my hair looked like after that final lightening process, right before I went ahead and put on my color. So if you guys are thinking about doing this, you can kind of look at, you know, the color that I had to get my hair to in order to achieve my full color, and kind of go from there. Hopefully that helps. Okay, so after my hair was finally lightened, we got into the coloring part, and as I mentioned earlier, I used Pravana hair dye, and yeah, I used it in the color Violet and Wild Orchid. I think that word is so right. I think it's orchid. Wild orchid. So I bought 2 bottles of Pravana Violet and 1 bottle of Pravana Wild Orchid, because I was just putting the Wild Orchid on the ends, and then I was putting the violet everywhere else. So of course I need more violet. But in the end, I did have to stretch those colors. Well, my mom had to stretch those colors a lot. So I recommend buying more color if you have a lot of hair, or if you have like the amount of hair that I have. My mom basically just went section by section, and she used foil, and she applied the violet to the top half of my hair, and then the Wild Orchid to the end, and kind of blended it in the middle where the 2 colors meet. That's all you need to do. Then my mom just kind of folded the foil over, put me under the dryer for a while, and I sat there for at least 30 minutes just to let the color soak in, and then we rinsed it out, and this is the color that I achieved. And I loved the color so much. It was so nice. You could definitely see the purple and the Wild Orchid, which is what I wanted. I didn't want it to just be like super subtle where you could only see it indoors. It definitely came out pretty bright, and outside it was just beautiful, as you can see in this picture that I posted on Instagram, and I absolutely loved it. Okay, so 2 days ago I decided to retouch up my hair, and this is the color that I ended up with. Now it's a lot darker than I was planning on going. As you can see, my ends aren't as bright. It's definitely a more subtle color, but it's still pretty bright. But yeah, this is what my hair color looks like now. So I'm gonna stop talking, and I'm gonna just get into exactly what I did to do my hair, show you guys some clips and everything, so that when you're applying your Pravana hair dye, you kind of have an idea what you're supposed to be doing, and you know, just a few tips. So I hope you guys finally enjoyed this video. I know it took me so long, but I will keep you posted about my color processing journey, because I'm always changing up my hair color, and I probably always will, because it's fun. I mean, it's fun. So anyway, I'll let you guys watch this. Peace out. I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, honey. Look at this hair, girl. Look at this hair. Look at this color. Look at this color. Bye, guys. So of course, to complete my newest hair color, I used the Pravana Vivids line in Wild Orchid and Violet, and I just used some bowls to mix up my color and some gloves to keep my hands from getting purple. So I'm just going ahead and putting 2 tubes of the Wild Orchid in this bowl, and this is the main color that I wanted to use. As you can see, it's so pretty on its own, but I kind of wanted a mix between this color and the purple, so I just added half a tube of purple, and I think I even added too much, and you'll see how the purple really takes over. It really just darkens everything, but it still looked really good. And then I just mixed that up and I added some conditioner just so that the color could spread a little bit more. And this is what it looks like after that. I love the color. It's so pretty. And I just want to show you guys what my hair looked like before I retouched up the color. As you can see, the purple completely went away. All you really see is the Wild Orchid. So that just shows you which colors, you know, stay longer. And now I'm just sectioning off my hair into 4 parts, and then each of those 4 sections I did smaller sections just to make sure that I just got everything. You don't want your hair looking patchy and ratchet. That's just not cute. So just make sure you really get that dye evenly distributed and all over your hair. Take your time, and this can get super messy, so make sure you put something on your floors and wear a t-shirt that you do not care about. So once I'm done, I just put on some shower caps over my head to lock in the heat, and I just sped it up with a blow dryer and then wrap my hair in a t-shirt to just really lock in the heat. And this is what it looked like after an hour. So pretty. I wish it could just stay this color, but it never does. So I'm just rinsing it out with my Nexus Color Assurance shampoo and conditioner. It's great for color treated hair. And then my Moroccan Argan Oil conditioner. And I did a braid out, and this is what it looks like. I love how it looks in darker light. It's like more purple, but then when it's brighter, it has a more fuchsia color. So yeah, this color just really changes depending on the lighting, which I love. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. Keep watching for more color updates, and I'm sorry it took so long, but I hope it was worth the wait. Peace out, guys. There's a dog barking in my hallway and it's making me so mad. I'm trying to ignore it. I hope you guys don't hear it, but like I really want to go strangle this person's dog. Like every day around this same time, these 2 dogs like have this bark off. And I'm just like, nigga please. Anyway, this is annoying. Okay, so the next step.